Peri rushed in and turned him over, putting her fingers on his wrist. His pulse was still there, thumpa-thumpa, but she had no idea whether it was strong or weak. She was just happy to feel it at all. Pulling out her phone, she hit the emergency number. "I'm at KNOC on Grand, and there's an unconscious man here. My name is Strong hands gripped her mouth across her nose and dragged her backward. She struggled for breath and flailed, trying to free herself. Her assailant never spoke. His arms clamped her head against his shoulder, his mouth near her ear, his foul breath wheezing. She tried opening her mouth to allow his hand in, where her teeth could grab flesh. His grip was too rigid. Her guttural roar became a muffled scream that escaped through his fingers like air leaking from a balloon. Breathing in came hard, and her head swam. She could feel a darkness creeping into her mind and thrashed about manically, pulling the stranger forward. His hands loosened for a half-second, enough time for her to draw in a breath and swing her elbows back. She made contact with his right side and felt a thwack as elbow met ribcage. He gasped and let go. Peri turned and saw a figure in basic black sweats and a striped ski mask. They were interrupted by a shrill voice shouting, "Miss Peri, where are you? We have to go. Hey, what are you doing?" As the assailant looked up, Peri swung the back of her fist toward his covered face. Her knuckles drove into his cheekbones, sending him flying across the floor. He scrambled away from her to the door and out. She chased him across the studio, stumbling over wires and around cameras to the front door, where he leapt the counter and fled across the parking lot. A security company sedan pulled to the front of the business and stopped as Peri ran out. She pointed to the figure running through the parked cars. "Get him! He attacked me!" Two uniformed guards got out of their vehicle and strolled over to her. "How can we help you, ma'am?" the tall one asked. Peri again pointed, wagging her finger a bit. "You could go catch that SOB who just tried to strangle me. He's probably the same guy who knocked Dan out." They looked at the escaping man. They looked at each other. Tall guard turned to Peri while the other one walked away, talking on his radio. "Ma'am, he's gone, but we'll get him. Why don't you tell us what happened and show us to this Dan fella?" Grudgingly, Peri led them inside to the sound booth and the man on the floor who was now moaning. "Are you Dan?" Peri asked. "Are you Peri?" He tried to prop himself into a sitting position but grabbed his head and lay back down. "Ow. I was in here working. Suddenly, I feel a pain in my head. Then, nothing." Tall guard knelt beside him. "Paramedics are on the way. Lie still." Dan looked up at Peri, his hands rummaging around his pockets. "I think he took the drive." "It's okay. You can make another." She knelt on the other side. "I'm just glad you're alive." The paramedics arrived and worked on Dan while Peri conferred with the guards. "I didn't get the greatest look at him," she said, rubbing her knuckles. "And yet you managed to hit him in the face, according to your statement." Tall guard did not sound convinced. "First of all, he was wearing a ski mask, black with red stripes. Second, I had been choked. A lot. I was pretty close to blacking out." She turned to Tall guard's partner, an Asian man of normal height. "I can tell you he was shorter than me, that he had a lot of upper body strength, and that he doesn't like it when girls fight back." The partner nodded, but Tall guard scowled. "Maybe he saw us coming." Peri tried not to roll her eyes out loud. "That's it. You frightened him off and saved the day." "Miss Peri, we need to leave. I cannot be late." Benny tapped his foot. "I'm coming. Gentlemen?" She nodded. "If you require any more answers, I did leave my contact information. I'm always happy to help." She looked back at Dan, now sitting up, still holding his head. "Dan, are you all right by yourself? Do you have anyone who can meet you at the emergency room?" "I do. Thanks." He managed a small grin. "My boyfriend is on his way." "Miss Peri." Benny's stern voice clipped each word. She turned and walked with him to the door. "Yes, I'm coming. So sorry I had to get attacked and spoil your schedule."